My name is Grace. I'm 33 years old, and I come from a small village in the Philippines. When I was a child, we didn't have much. My father was a fisherman, and my mother stayed at home to take care of us. Life was simple, and honestly, it was hard. But I was happy because I had my family. Growing up, English always felt like a distant language. We studied it at school, but I never thought I would use it in real life. I didn't even think I would leave my village. I wasn't confident. I was shy to speak. Every time I tried to say something in English, I felt embarrassed. People would laugh, or I thought they were laughing. So I stayed quiet. After high school, I worked at a small store in the town nearby. I earned a little money, just enough to help my parents. One day, a tourist came into the store. He smiled and asked me something in English. I froze. I didn't know what to say. I felt my face go red. I just nodded and pointed at what I thought he needed. He laughed kindly and said, "Thank you." I smiled back, but inside, I was disappointed in myself. That moment changed something in me. I realized I didn't want to feel like that again. I wanted to understand. I wanted to speak. I wanted to connect. So I made a decision. I was going to learn English. I didn't have money for expensive courses, but I had my old phone and internet. Every night after work, I would go home, eat dinner with my family, and then sit alone with my phone. I found YouTube videos for beginners. I watched English movies with subtitles. I repeated what I heard. I listened to podcasts while I washed dishes. I read children's books in English. Slowly, I started understanding. Slowly, I started speaking. At first, I talked to myself. Then, I talked to my little sister in English. Then, I joined a Facebook group for English learners. I was so nervous the first time I posted something, but people were kind. They supported me. They corrected my sentences gently. I felt safe. After 1 year, my English was better. I could speak basic sentences. I could understand conversations. I even started dreaming in English sometimes. I was proud of myself. I had never been proud of myself before. One day, I saw a job post online. A call center in Manila was looking for English speakers. I laughed. Me? A call center agent? I never imagined something like that, but I applied anyway. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't think I would even get a reply. But I did. They invited me for an interview. I took a bus to Manila. It was my first time in a big city. I wore my best clothes. I practiced my answers again and again on the way. During the interview, I was so nervous. But the woman smiled and said, "Your English is good. Where did you learn?" I told her, "From YouTube." She laughed, but in a good way. 2 days later, I got the job. Working at the call center changed everything. I met people from all over the country. I made friends. I spoke English every day. My confidence grew. I started helping others at the office with their English. I even led training sessions for new staff. Me, Grace, from a tiny village, teaching others. With my salary, I helped my parents repair our house. I sent my younger brother to school. I bought my mother her first washing machine. And I saved money. After 2 years, I applied for a job in Dubai. I was scared again, but I remembered how far I had come. I passed the interviews and I moved abroad. It was like a dream. My first time on a plane, my first time in another country. In Dubai, I worked at a hotel. I spoke with people from every part of the world. Guests would compliment my English. Some even thought I grew up speaking it. I always smiled and said, "No, I learned on my own." They were impressed. Living abroad wasn't always easy. I missed my family. I missed my village. But every time I felt low, I reminded myself of that girl in the small store who couldn't say one word in English, and I smiled. Now, after all these years, I want to share my story. I want people to know that learning English is not just about grammar or pronunciation. It's about courage. It's about believing in yourself. It's about opening new doors. I didn't go to a fancy school. I didn't have special teachers. I just had a strong reason and a little hope. And now I can speak with people around the world. I can work in any country. I can help my family. I can live my dream. So if you are listening to this and you feel like giving up, please don't. If I can do it, you can do it too. Start with one word, one sentence. Make mistakes, laugh at them, learn from them. Keep going. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. My name is Grace. I'm 33 years old, and English changed my life.